So I started running this spring, and I've always wanted to do a RunDisney event, but I didn't know when it was going to work out because I live on the West Coast and getting to Florida for the Disney marathons is more difficult. So I signed up for a virtual 5K series for the summer, which my main reason for doing it was that I wanted to get in shape, and for doing the training for the RunDisney marathon, there's 3 set days a week that you work out, and I was like, well, that would be perfect. And then I started looking into it more, and the RunDisney, that is, and the registration had just opened for the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, and it was always kind of my bucket list to do one of the RunDisney events. First, when I saw them in California, because one of the times we went to Disneyland, it was the RunDisney, it was an Avengers event, and I was like, well, that'd be cool to do sometime. Well, shortly after that, they stopped doing the Anaheim races, so I was like, well, it's probably going to be a while. And then I was looking into it more, and it's like, well, they still have openings for the half marathon. I wasn't that ambitious. I was thinking I would do like a 5 or 10K, but looking into it more, and I talked to my husband, and I'm like, would you do this with me, and would you be okay with it? And so he was like, yeah, I guess. And so I looked into prices for airfare and things like that, and I was like, well, I think we can do this. And since I was already training for the 5Ks, I was like, what better time than now while I'm halfway in shape, and I've never been a runner, so doing a 5K was a big thing for me. And 5K to half marathon, no biggie. So I've been on this training journey and running journey, and I'm really kind of proud of myself because like I said, I've never been a runner, and it wasn't something that I was like, oh, I want to do. I was one of those people who was like, if you see me running, you better run too, because something's chasing me. But so I've been doing the training, and I'm just starting to really increase my runs. Like I said, I'm doing my third, it's actually my 4th 5K, but my 3rd in the Disney virtual series tomorrow. And then I'm really starting to increase my running for I'm doing a 10K at the end of September, not a Disney event, but just an event I'm doing through another online virtual run thing. So I'm like, well, that would be a good stepping stone, and then on to the big jumps and how much I run. So the furthest I've run now is 5 miles, and we'll start increasing it from there. So maybe I'll go more into my journey with running and how it's been going, but just an introduction. I'm training for the Disney World Half Marathon in January.